Lakers have a lot of attention coming their way. A lot of focus will be around the basketball team and what they do on the court. Mm-hmm. But now one of the young rising superstars will be looked upon for what he's doing off the court. Kyle Kuzma and Puma have come to an agreement on a new deal. And it's kind of dope how Puma is already placing this young man as the center of attention. We've seen billboards in downtown Los Angeles as you riding up, I believe, the 405 headed downtown to Staples.
It worked for his name because Kuz and
Kuz, and so it says Kuzma.
So it worked perfectly. That was good. That was well played, Puma.
And he's also a young man who we see him growing. Of course, as I just mentioned, he does seem to possibly be a rising superstar. He has great game on the court. We seen last year he was doing a lot of things with his footwear, wearing a different retro sneaks and different things. Now it's strictly Puma, and he gonna have an opportunity to, I think, do things with Puma off the court as well, and help Puma get into the fashion world in different ways. Now, when Kyle Kuzma was asked about Puma and why he decided to go, he said, of course he loves their style and their fashion, but he loves what they did in the community, similar to Nip.
Well, I was like, that was well played.
That was dope. What are your thoughts? Of course, ABL was involved with Puma this season, so I saw that you had some Puma love and stuff this summer. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Kyle Kuzma going to Puma, and is Puma becoming, or do they have a chance of becoming a rival to Nike in this NBA?
Well, to answer that question, no, I don't see that happening. But I mean, they are definitely rising. They rising. They got
Jay-Z, Rock Nation.
Yeah, and speaking of Rock Nation, they signed everybody in the world right now.
Amen.
But but no, back on topic. I think they're definitely growing. We're getting acquisitions, especially from last year. We're getting DeAndre Ayton and Marvin Bagley, and then you got Terry Rozier done signed with them. Danny Green and Boogie.
I thought Danny
Green. Who else with them now? Oh, Marcus Smart. I think Marcus Smart deal was up yesterday.
Okay.
So I think he's out.
You got Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay
over there.
Old man Rudy. And
they got some faces.
They got faces. They
got Skyler in WNBA round.
You got Skyler. You got Kevin Porter Jr. and RJ Barrett. So they're getting names.
They're growing quick.
they're growing quick. Cause I keep wondering, like, good Lord, everybody's signing Puma, but they're getting a whole lot of money and giving a whole lot of bags out to people.
I ain't mad.
But I mean, especially with Kuz getting the deal, the 5-year deal, they're gonna make him the face of the brand. I was like, I get it, but I mean, I know he's in LA. I know he's with the Lakers.
Huge market,
but he's not even the best player on his team.
I dig it.
But if you want your brand to be the best player on the team, so people can be looking.
None of the cats they have though right now are the best player on the team.
Marvin Bagley, between him and De'Aaron.
And I might say Buddy Hield is better than Marvin Bagley right now. Bagley got a lot of potential, but he hasn't showed us yet.
Terry Rozier. Who's on Charlotte? Malik Monk and Dwayne Bacon.
I'm maybe Scary Terry. I gotta check, but that's not saying much. They might be the worst team in the NBA. So having the best player on the
possibly they might be.
How long do you think it's gonna take before they drop a signature shoe for Kyle?
I say probably within a year and a half. Yeah, see what Kuz do, because if he's on moving up the scale and possibly getting some All-Star votes and possibly maybe run for All-Star, then yeah. If he's not, he just have a lifestyle brand, because I mean, if he's not on that major scale and being a major factor in the NBA for real, he don't get a signature shoe, because he's not really producing, I guess. But if he puts the work in and stuff, and get an All-Star nod, yeah, he get a signature shoe. I think they might do one for what's his face, Marvin Bagley. I saw a little video they did in India where they out there.
Oh, okay, that's all.
So yeah, they had some sneakers for him out there. So I like the move. So he try to do some stuff for the community, i.e. Nip, like he said. So we'll see. I like the move. I'll still stay with GOAT. I mean, personally, but no, swoosh we die, baby.
Amen. Staying in Staples Centers and staying with an alumni of the Los Angeles Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal recently took heat to some words that was said by Portland Trail Blazers star Dame Lillard. Now, Dame Lillard was a guest on Joe Budden's podcast. He was speaking about Shaq